It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears
Tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
your shirt so tight we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt so tight we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Sean wears
Tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P. Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah. Good morning. It is Friday, January 10th. The first Friday of 2025, and ain't nothing changed. The first Friday of the new year, the drama has begun, the darkness has begun, but hey, we still gotta smile, we still gotta laugh, we still gotta pray, we still gotta hold each other down, we still gotta uplift each other's spirit, man. It don't matter what's going on. What's going on in your life, you come here for the safe space, baby.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Your safe space to say what you want to say, give your opinion, crack your joke. Inappropriate or appropriate, it does not matter.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
I don't care what you say, if you offend me or I offend you. This is the safe space, and if you going through a breakup and you don't think you can make it, fellas,
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells
you need to know. That's all you need to know. I know y'all like, what he doing? They kind of on time. Yeah, we kind of on time. Supposed to be on here from 7 to 9. We kind of on time. Eastern Standard Time. Before I get to all the good mornings and put your good mornings on there, let me give you a rundown. There's a list that's going to drop March 7th. A list that is rumored to be dropping March 7th. I'll have that for you. I have another edition of F Around and Find Out and my take on that. Also, we got a horrible person of the week, a reckless nurse, despicable, disgusting nurse, and we got some other fun stuff. So you know how it is. You know, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no segue in this show. We go right from this to that. You know, y'all can distract me off a topic and get into another topic. I could be talking about the problems of the world, and y'all jump on and say something. Next thing you know, we talking about what's trending on Netflix. And I still can't get through Squid Games. It's getting good. Has nothing to do with Squid Games. This is not a reflection on Squid. It's my attention span and my lack of being able to stay up. 11 o'clock come, I'll be sleepy, y'all. I stayed up past my bedtime yesterday because that damn Penn State Notre Dame game, which Notre Dame won. Ain't got nothing to do with Squid Games, man. It's that commitment to having I used to be able to binge watch shows. Maybe that was because of COVID when we were shut in. I used to binge watch entire shows like bam, bam, back to back to back to back to back, back, but back. Oh, my attention span. But really, I'm sleepy deepy. All right, let's get to these good mornings. Let's see who was on deck first. Who was first up to bat? Let me see. Miss Clark. Ain't no surprise, Miss Clark. Asked me about some damn cats early in the morning, Miss Clark. And I ain't talking about that cat. Good morning, Coke. Coco's in the building. Good morning. TP, happy Friday. Ashley up in here early. She up in here early. What up, Ashley? Diana, what's really good? Hello. Good morning. Good morning back at you. Good morning. Everybody saying good morning to each other. Everybody giving out that love. Ain't bad because, then we're going to talk slick to each other. About to text Nikki White Chocolate, tell her, wake her ass up. Wake your ass up, Nikki White Chocolate. Where you at? Where you at, Ashley? Ashley saying what's up, saying good morning. Wait a second. We got to get Billy J in here. Billy J, what's good? We made it to another Friday. Oh, made it to another Friday. Yes. I act like I ain't got to work tomorrow, but I do. But still, Friday makes me feel good. Billy J, Michael Sean. Seg free morning show. No segue. We know better. We know. Shut. Good morning, Asha. All right. It is a fabulous Friday. I'm trying to wait till Jay Black gets on. He should be on in a matter of minutes. I hope. Hope I ain't jinxing myself. I hope I is not jinxing myself. So I didn't know that pastor that we played from that church. I'm being sarcastic when I said it. He's getting a lot of love on social media. Oh, damn. And I saw the announcement that January 19th, TikTok is banned January 19th. Damn it, young people. I thought this would be something y'all would fight for. I need my TikTok. And I know there's an underlying real reason why TikTok is being taken off. I personally think there's just too much information that gets out on TikTok that they can't control. Please don't tell me about our privacy and about putting America in jeopardy. Shut your ass up. It's because a bunch of reports come out and a bunch of shit comes out on TikTok and y'all can't control the narrative. Now, I'm not telling you everything's gospel on TikTok. Absolutely not. But there's a lot of stuff we will not see anywhere else. We just won't. Y'all should have fought for TikTok, you damn 20-year-olds. Use that energy. Y'all should have been at Washington protesting. I can't fight that fight. I can't. What it look like? I told y'all before, what it like a 53-year-old man talking about I'm fighting for TikTok? Shut your ass up. Y'all would be like, shut your ass up, Mike. You got 3 daughters. You got a family over here worried about TikTok. It was y'all young people who were supposed to use your energy for that. That was your job. Y'all supposed to be emailing and getting petitions and getting 700,000 signatures on a petition. Threatening senators and governors and all that good stuff, congressmen and women, and doing all that. I can't be fighting for TikTok at 53. Shit. I'm going to take away my TikTok rabbit holes. My TikTok, when I go to somebody's joint, they got a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3. And then when I'm looking for part 4, I can't find it. I love that. It frustrates me, but I love that. I don't do the TikTok dances, but I love watching y'all. How do you want it? How do you feel? How do you want it? I like that. But that was your fight. I got to do comedy. I got to do radio. I got to do this show. I got to go to work. I got to pay my bill. People, I got to respond. When I was in my 20s, all I had was a car note. I had time to drive to D.C. You can't fight your fight. That's your fight. Man. Our TikTok ban is supposed to be going before the Supreme Court. I hope it goes. Because the real reason is that they can't control it coming out of China. They can't buy them. They got Mark Zuckerberg in the pocket. Mark made a whole long robotic speech about, oh, we're going to eliminate the fact checkers. The fact checkers were the problem? That was the problem with Facebook? The fact checkers? Or it's become too political? Oh, the facts became too political? So now there are community notes on Instagram? It's going to be a bunch of community people saying that might not be the truth. Oh, you're going to rely on us? So we should take our time out of our time to fact check what's going on your shit. Just leave the fact checkers. What's wrong? Oh, but I forgot. The administration that's in office now ain't really, fact friendly. Coco. Yeah. Too much stuff. Y'all may not like or be into Jaguar Wright. Y'all might not be into Allie Carter. If you don't know who she is, go to TikTok. Y'all might not be into the fact that TikTok got videos of people freaking. They got videos of these young men and they say they're looting. They're not looting. I saw, you know why? Because on TikTok, I saw the actual news reporter who interviewed the mother whose house they were moving the stuff out. They weren't looting. It was her son's friends and cousins were helping her move the stuff out because she was told she had to evacuate. I rolled my eyes that entire video he posted. Did he post it? Was it he that posted that? Yeah. If you have her number, Mike, check on Nikki. I will, but she might just be asleep. But I am. Yeah, they put a whole thing. Looting. What the fuck? Then come the fun. And the funny thing is that then when you look at the video, there's fire trucks and firemen that they're walking by. Now, people will be like, well, maybe they just can't do anything about it. They were casually walking by and they were in the house arranging stuff to take out. Now, I know stranger things that happen, but the mother got interviewed and said, yeah, we just getting what they just help me. We're going to get it somewhere. But on TikTok, those are the videos that you can see. You can also see videos of Obama chumming it up with Trump at Jimmy Carter, former President Jimmy Carter's funeral, chumming it up, laughing and giggling. That ain't strange to nobody. Okay. It's Friday. I want to be happy. Okay. You told me this man was a danger to democracy. This man was I forgot the word that they used, but he was basically the devil. Then you chumming it up with him at the funeral. Kendrick wouldn't even do that with Drake. If we saw Kendrick giggling and laughing with Drake, we'd be like, we were bamboozled. These dudes is cool. They laughing. Yeah, I got a problem with that. So whatever it is. Yeah, I need my TikTok. It's my escape. Craig's like, there's no integrity in you. There is no news. There's no journalism. There is the angle that there is the agenda that they want to push to you. Everybody has an agenda that they want to push to you. At least with TikTok, we see all the agendas. We see them all. See everything. Once again, it's the closest thing to media we have. Journalism. It sounds crazy, but it's the closest thing to journalism we have. There's no journalism in anything. There's no sports journalists. Those are just loud mouths that argue their sports opinions. Ain't nobody giving you what's going on or finding out anything illegal. They don't even talk about CTE anymore. A football player just died. Played for the Titans. I can't never pronounce his first name. I can barely pronounce the words I'm saying. He was a tight end for the Titans for years, the Tennessee Titans. He donated his brain. They said yes, plenty of CTE. He knew it. He was an announcer for the Titans. He retired the job because he was like, my brain is broke, basically. ESPN ain't going to report that. Not when the NFL, they don't spend billions on the NFL to broadcast their product. CNN, they just showed them bromancing on CNN. Yeah, bromancing, and it's all good. But you had us all the way up talking about this man is the end of everything. Craig said, I'm going to check out fan base. I have the fan base app. And it's pretty good. Some things you're just not used to, so it's not as smooth. But I'm going to do the same, Craig. I'm going to put my profile on fan base, see if you can go live on fan base and things of that nature. What's the gentleman's name? The Son. He's the Son. My name game is whack. Mike, not everybody claps back. Obama was just being cordial. Fuck all that cordial stuff. Fuck being cordial. This is the same man who demanded that you prove with your birth certificate and hounded you. I want to hear this cordial. Cordial is, hey, how you doing? Laughing and giggling is totally different than cordial. Totally different. That's why I tell y'all get all kicked up thinking that these cats ain't chilling afterwards. But yeah, y'all not going to get me. They over there giggling and laughing at Jimmy Carter's funeral, former President Jimmy Carter, and y'all ain't got a problem with that. Like I said before, we'd have a problem if Kendrick and Drake were giggling like that. Don't tell me that this man is the end of democracy and then tell me that you're going to chill there and crack jokes with him. The same person that you told me was so devilish. And yes, TikTok is our news. And the reason they want to shut it down is because there's too much. There are too much reports on why these fires are going on. There are too many. The news won't report half the shit that gets reported on TikTok.
True.
Once again, I'm not saying it's gospel. But what I am telling you is that the agenda that the news that all the channels that report the news, they all have an agenda that they're told to push. If you ever watch that experiment, they will read the same exact headlines.
Why Stacey Mitchell coming in with a 4-4? Why she quoting Biggie?
I guess she's saying I'm coming in with the 4-4 today.
Oh, that's you. You coming in?
I'm trying to tell y'all, stop picking teams and start looking at the shit that you think is real. Nah, that was a genuine smile between them. That was a genuine smile between them. Like, you know what I know, and I know what you know. That was no hard feelings. Mike Pence's wife didn't stand up. Not at all. Not at all.
Nope. I'm good. I'm good right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn my head.
Scariest thing is I think the smartest person in the room that knows the most that ain't saying shit is Melania. I think Melania's like, these motherfuckers is crazy.
I'm forced to be here, but
I'm here. I'm not here by choice.
I got a book to promote.
I got a book. I got a lifestyle, and I'm in so deep. I can't leave this man till it's all over. They won't be together after the presidency. After 4 years, we know this is a wrap. Yeah, talking about Craig and Smokey sitting there, giggling and laughing. Isaac Hayes III, yes, fan base. I actually, by this weekend, I will have my fan base profile up. See how that goes. Yo, my military neighbors ordering solar and warlike stuff. Oh, shit. Yeah. Knock yourself out. They got it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. It's not a big deal.
Mike was looking into
Just don't get the Shumi version of it. I was looking into a bunker. But come to find out the bunker came with an air mattress. I was like, an air mattress? What the fuck is this air mattress doing? Michelle Obama was visibly absent. Yeah, they said she had a scheduling conflict.
What is an extended vacation? She's in Hawaii still.
Motherfucker, a former president just died.
Oh, she can't have her life?
She's just whatever.
All right. She's supposed to change her vacation plans?
Yes. How about that? Yes.
And didn't she already have a relationship that was established with them?
What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do we change our schedules to go?
Yes, you do when you were the first lady for 8 years. Yes, you do. You do when you were a heavy part of the election campaign. Yes, you do. You show up.
So no matter whatever she's going through, you're
it's a vacation. I don't give a fuck.
That's interesting. I think people have an opposing view to that.
No, they don't have an opposing view. They know she wasn't there. She wasn't there for a reason.
Good morning, Rashid.
There wasn't no scheduling conflict.
Yes, Melania is definitely ready to go.
She's stuck. Melania can't go nowhere and live. Yeah. You want to breathe? You better sit your ass right here and take this. Ain't nobody divorcing the president in the White House. What are you kidding me? You think it was dangerous to betray Diddy? Man, listen. Scared of Diddy? Speaking of Diddy, Jimmy was well enough respected. She should have been there. And Jimmy, you know why Jimmy Carter failed as president? Because he was nice. The realest one ever, who'll never get credit, which always happens. For those who don't know their history, a hostage situation in Iran, they took our hostages. That was the misery that ended it all. The gas prices went crazy. President Jimmy Carter was the only one during his, when they do the march and they do the walk and they do the parade, he walked it because gas prices were so high. He was trying to show.
Well, he was out there with him.
He was out there. A lot of Trump voters are getting what? A lot of Trump voters.
They're regretting voting for Trump already.
Yeah, and we have a whole thing today called F around and find out. And I got to spin on that. What the fuck? I was just about to say, going to George Bush kept it a real G yesterday. Yeah, he kept it a G. He's also the person who sat there during the 9/11. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want YouTube and Facebook because that ain't no conspiracy. Scientists said there's no way that could happen. There's no way that could happen. That demolition. These are people from MIT, Harvard. That was a demolition. Point blank. Morning. But the list is coming out March 7th. My birthday is March 2nd.
So on March the 7th, there's a list coming out?
Oh, boy.
What'd I miss?
Oh, boy. Y'all gonna laugh at this homie, but he got a big following on TikTok. But here it go.
The Lord, is the day y'all all been waiting for is finally here. They about to name names. And I like it. So the feds just announced they about to name names, co-conspirators in the Diddy trial, and they gave us a date. And I'm about to give it to y'all. If you did any business with Mohawk Diddy, they are about to tell the world. Check this out. The feds are preparing to name the alleged co-conspirators in the racketeering Sean Diddy Combs case. AllHipHop.com has confirmed that the U.S. government will reveal names of those who worked alongside Diddy and did illicit activities. They even got a name for it. And I know y'all want to know the date. Hold on, we getting there. They are calling this thing the Enterprise Letter. The Enterprise Letter will lay out the specifics and alleged criminal acts, including dates, locations, and participants. And this is supposed to all go down the day after my birthday, March 7th. Ooh, y'all. Now, wonder they been so quiet. I got a pretty good idea of who the diddler been telling on. Join me on my podcast, The Flow Show No Filter. I got a lot to say about this. Ooh, I'm out.
Let me tell you something. 2025 ain't nothing but 2024's older brother. That's all 2025 is, the older brother to 2024. The older brother came in to cause real trouble. 2024, the younger brother was setting it. He was starting trouble at different clubs. The let out. He got into some beef. In 2025, the older brother is here to, man, listen. This ain't going to be nothing nice. Once Trump is sentenced, Jersey's is going to pull his liquor license at his golf clubs. Convicted felons can't hold licenses.
It's very true. They cannot.
Craig, the hundreds of millions and billions of dollars he's about to cake up with Elon Musk, and he don't give a fuck about that.
See, he got 4 years to work on it.
He don't give a fuck. The money this man is that Dr. Umar's son funny. Where you been, girl? How you been? How's everything? Keep her right there. How's everything been? Everybody welcome.
Shauna Webb.
Everybody welcome. Yeah.
You know Shauna from back in the day?
Yes. Shauna used to rock out at the clubs. She used to be
at
the clubs.
She was in them
Shauna
streets.
Yes. She was rocking out with the Takeover Legends. You know Shauna.
Okay.
Beautiful woman. One of the most down-to-earth women I've ever met in my life. Cool as hell. So it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure seeing you on here, girl. Aston has been radio silent since Diddy's. No, and he moved out of Hollywood. Before the fires, before that, him and his wife, I always forget her name. She's an actress also. She's a big actress. They were like, we are tired of Hollywood, and they bounced out. Just ironically, I heard Tom Hanks is a citizen and his wife are citizens of Greece. Good, just busy working. Good. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because you might be married or something. I was gonna say
Mike's single.
I'm single.
On his show, he plays around a lot too. Though he jokes, but he is single. So if he flirts,
I'm single in real life. Yeah. On every episode, I say it too, and it's right there on Facebook and YouTube. I can't even lie.
Trump don't give a no. Talking about Trump.
He don't care. Well, hey, fall back. Coco out here. He ready. Look, what up? Everybody say what up to Shauna. I'm just playing. Yes. Everybody say what up to her. You need to be a regular community member. I'll hit you. Yes, the number ain't changed. You can text me right now, and this thing will go boop, boop, boop. Well, my phone doesn't do that, but I just that was my version of the noise that it makes. Tom Ben left. He knew. Oh, yeah. They had the circle of houses that went down. Y'all don't want to hear why there's the conspiracies on why. They're not conspiracies. They're just different versions of why these Hollywood types have been targeted, and why a lot of people think these things happen on purpose. I don't know. Maybe there's evidence getting rid of. Maybe I don't know. Our prayers go out to anybody who's lost life because people are losing lives. People are risking their lives fighting these fires. And you know, there's a water shortage, right, Jay? I need y'all to put your thinking caps on. This is one of the reasons.
White conspiracy. Let's go.
No, these. Hold up. Let me get this right here. Damn, I hate when that happens. Did he? So the water was a problem. So everybody just be patient. Take your Instagram, TikTok, attention span away. So there's a problem with water because water is free, right? Water, you know, don't nobody own the water. Nobody. I mean, you got to pay a water. Nobody owns the water, right? Nobody owns the water. There's no way.
40 million Californians suffer through unprecedented drought. One billionaire couple owns a massive share of the state's water system, seized in a series of secretive meetings 2 decades ago. That system was largely paid for by the very taxpayers whose water these billionaires hold hostage. Urban water systems are desperate for water, but in 2023, they'll receive just 5% of what they requested from the state. The Resnicks are the biggest farmers in California. As of 2007, they owned 4 San Francisco's worth of farmland. And nearly half of Americans buy at least one of their products. Their pistachios, their pomegranate juice, their mandarins, their flowers. It's all under one massive umbrella, the Wonderful Company, a privately owned company worth at least $5 billion. The majority owners, the Resnicks, are worth at least $8 billion. How were they able to take over such a large percentage of what should be a shared public resource?
Everybody take a deep breath because I know your attention span is low. Just like mine. So you got that, just like mine. You got that. Okay, take a deep breath. Let's readjust. Come on, let's reset. Here's some more.
This is The Classroom from More Perfect Union, and today we're looking at how the Resnicks got rich. Linda is a former child actress, the daughter of Jack Harris, a successful movie distributor of the 1950s, most well known for The Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen.
All right, we don't need that. We don't need that because I know y'all ready.
A secretive meeting at a resort in Monterey Bay, California. These groups, a mix of private companies and public agencies, rewrote California's water rules without any input from voters, taxpayers, or legislators. The new rules, called the Monterey Plus Agreement or the Monterey Amendments, were devastating for working Californians, and great for agriculture billionaires. The original code included urban preference, a long-standing rule that in times of drought, the state water board would give urban areas, where people live, access to water supplies before agricultural interests. Monterey axed that. That means that in times of drought, the water systems for normal Californians would have to buy water from private companies because they weren't getting it from the state. The new agreement also loosened regulations on paper water. That's water that doesn't necessarily exist anywhere but on paper. The full quantities of water that providers could have, but don't actually need to have. Today, 5 times as much water has been promised and sold as actually exists. And importantly, the meeting changed ownership of the Kern Water Bank. What once belonged to the state was transferred to a few private water contractors, one of which was Westside Mutual, a wholly owned subsidiary of Wonderful Foods. The wonderful employee who runs Westside, Bill Phillimore, is the chairman of the public organization that manages the Kern Water Bank. Boom. One secret meeting, and the Resnicks owned nearly 60% of an important California water resource, built with hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer money. The new ownership, combined with the rules on paper and surplus water, meant that during times of drought, the Resnicks could sell Kern water back to the state water systems. They took Californian taxpayers' water and sold it back to them, both literally as the water supply and also to grow expensive food like gourmet pistachios and pomegranate juice. They converted the people's water into products many can't afford. And that's just one water bank. The Resnicks also have control of other water boards and have been sued for directing more water towards their properties. So how do they get away with this Chinatown-level chicanery?
There's a lot of irate citizens when they find out that they're paying for water that they're not going to get.
With philanthropy. The Resnicks donate millions of dollars to politicians and research institutions, which help them secure control over water systems, and even get more water and more taxpayer funding. One important project is the proposed California Delta Tunnel, a taxpayer-funded project which would send water from Northern California to Central, where the Resnicks farms are. They've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on state and federal legislation and politicians who support the tunnel project. But their favorite politician is Senator Dianne Feinstein.
You come in here and you say it has to be my way or the highway.
Chair of the Energy and Water Subcommittee. She's a close personal friend of the Resnicks, attending their holiday parties in Aspen and maintaining their financial interests. A quick look through the bills she sponsored shows several which would direct money to Kern-adjacent water projects. The Resnicks even ask her for things directly. When a pesky study about endangering salmon and shad fisheries threatened the Delta Tunnel, Stewart wrote a letter to Feinstein demanding a new study. She immediately forwarded it to the Obama administration, who agreed to spend $750,000 on a new study. It returned the same results as the first one. Can't buy science. But the Resnicks have tried. They are among the top donors to the University of California.
All right, so because I know I'm gonna lose y'all with everything.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why we don't know shit. It's because we don't have the attention span to watch this. So when somebody says, as simple, somebody says that there's a problem going on in California and that they won't give the residents the water they deserve, and that there's no way there should be hydrants that don't have water. These are some of the reasons why. These are the behind the scenes. But once again, you can't have the Instagram capacity because you got to actually spend, oh my God, 6 or 7 minutes watching.
Yeah, that was a long time.
That was a long time in timing. This is why they wanted, and this is my point of us. I'm not excluding myself. This is why they want to dumb us down. They want to dumb us down so we don't have the mental stamina, which is just the patience of just learning on what is being voted on, what's not being voted on, what goes on behind the scenes. So when a rambunctious, loudmouth candidate comes on the scene and cuts through that fat and just gives you one or two things that may sound crazy, that's the way you get the majority of this country's attention. Some of us say it's a bunch of bullshit. Other people take it as fact. But none of us have the time or the mental capacity anymore. We have the ability. We just don't have the stamina to actually research this stuff. That's all I'm saying here on a Friday, y'all. That's all I'm saying here on a Friday. This goes back to my point. Why don't they want TikTok around? Because there's still a lot of people who have the ability to sit there and watch that, take notes on it, and maybe activate something. Richmond, Virginia.
Well, Richmond don't have water right now. That's what our Afro Queen just said, that they don't have it out there. That's where she's from. So she ain't been to work since. It's been since Monday with no water.
Because as everything else in this country, he's dead now. Who's dead now? Yeah. She might be talking about Feinstein. God, the water you gave for free is down here being bought and sold. Yep. You better get down here. When you say down here, where's down here?
She's letting God know they need help wherever she's at. TP, good morning.
I saw this entire video yesterday. It's just crazy. Thank you, TP.
She took time to watch. She took time. She wasn't bored.
You don't have to be bored. I watched the 8 minutes. Think about that. 8 minutes is what we think is crazy.
That is, for something like that, educational. Ain't no drama, no fights, no.
It is. There's tons of drama. There's tons of drama in this.
I know what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
But this is why they literally said to our face, they want to take out critical thinking. This is why. I got it. I'll send it to you. More Republican bullshit. Not just Republican bullshit. Not just Republican bullshit.
I think he was talking about that situation.
No, it's not. Remember, California is not a Republican state. Remember that. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop thinking you're on a team. Stop thinking you're on a team. This is not sports. This is not being an Eagle, Cowboy, Giant fan. This is not liking LeBron or liking Jordan. All the water was in the luxury pool, 7 bathrooms, water fountains, and all that good stuff. No, hey, I ain't mad. So it's not as simple as having a crappy mayor or a Democratic president. Yes. I totally agree with you. It's about they're all crappy. They're all in the middle of this, and they're all getting lathered up. No pause. Yeah, we still have to borrow water.
West
Yeah,
Africa, West Africa back. Good morning.
West Africa, what's going on, West Africa? I would love to go to West Africa, but that is a long plane ride. You talk about that is a long plane ride.
Yeah, I think.
But if I had the money, I would really. If my money was like, I would really like to do that. I just saw a TikTok about Virginia.
I had no idea about it just now.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I will tell you, Grand Prairie, Texas just had an alert that you can't use the water. That's where I used to live. When Jay came to visit me, I used to live there. You can't use the water. They had a
They
whole
got
warning.
6 to 12 inches of snow coming to Dallas, they said. Yeah.
Yep, and it's already frozen, and they going through it over there.
Never saw anything about Virginia. Not having nothing on the news. You don't see that on CNN and MSNBC, and you don't see it.
Ashley is serious in the South. It's supposed to head out to Atlanta Sunday.
They got snow coming or something.
Well,
Yeah.
it's supposedly we're supposed to get snow on Saturday.
Nah, we getting the cold into an inch in the Philly and South Jersey area. Is nothing.
Is that snow?
Well, you know what I mean. They
That's
getting
snow.
6 to 12
I know,
in
but is that
Texas.
snow? I'm just saying, but that is snow.
Technically, semantics.
Yeah. And they already closed the school for the last snow thing out here.
No, 1 inch. They're not shutting school down for one.
No, they
to
just
1 inch.
they just closed the schools. The last snow.
Because it was projected to be more. But I got you.
Yeah. Or China could really be spying on it. They are, but who cares if they're spying on us? We're being spied on all the time. Apple just settled a lawsuit because all the conversations with Siri. I'll say allegedly, even though I did look it up, but I'll say allegedly. The conversations you had to Siri, you know what they did? You know what they did with the conversations? They said they accidentally leaked. And you know what they did with the information? They sold your questions with Siri to a third party, which miraculously, notice how whenever we talk about something, it comes up on your phone. When I needed tires, every next Instagram post was about sales on tires. When I needed a car, I got every $99 down. Leave here. They're selling 2022s. They're this and that. Of course, they're spying on us. Our government is spying on us. Oh, that's going to get us in trouble. We're spying on them. You didn't even read. You didn't even see the 8 minutes. First of all, what he said is true about the Resnicks. That is true. But you can Google it yourself. I'm a fan of the More Perfect Union YouTube. Great info.
Morning, LaShawn.
Good morning, LaShawn. The problem is we ain't got nobody who will tell us the truth. We know every media source, every media outlet has an angle. It's the mighty dollar and greed. Absolutely. I live in Las Vegas. Oh, you live in Vegas. The West is crazy these days. Within 24 hours, our gas prices doubled and it's possibly going to be depleted out of panic and lack of knowledge. Oh, yeah. They say it's illegal to gouge. That's supposed to be illegal to gouge.
Supply and demand.
Now, if I go to the store and I buy a bunch of stuff and resell it, I could go to jail. And I overprice it, I could go to jail. But when they see an emergency and the gas companies decide to double the prices.
You know, damn well hotel prices went up too in them areas where the fires is happening.
Of course.
Them hotel prices. Phew.
But that's called supply and demand. Yes, Mike, send this to me. Make it shareable. VA having to boil water was on 6 Action News. Go ahead, Ms. Clark said it was on 6 Action News. It must have been longer than 8 minutes. Jay Black was like, nah, Jay Black. They're like, Wheel of Fortune it is.
Yo, Traders new season 3 is out. Let's go.
Let's get it. Yeah, I can't believe this water story hasn't made national. It will never make national news, and we're getting snow again. It will never, because though everybody, Action News, the media outlets, they get funding, they get sponsorships. They listen. They're none but radio stations that took payola. Oklahoma got 6 inches of snow driving in and out. Billy J, be very careful doing that.
Be careful. They getting hit down south. So we got the fire over there, the ice over here, snow in the middle. Ooh.
Good morning, LaShawn. We in more breaches due to U.S. companies leaking or losing our info more than any foreign country. Oh, they leak it. You know how many credit card companies are under lawsuits right now that nobody knows about for leaking information for even my bank. My bank.
Yes, I was up all night watching. Season 3 is out for all my traders people. So y'all watch Traders. Season 3 is out.
I don't even know what Traders is.
But speaking of what Mr. Fry just said earlier, I never got your thoughts on this before. He was saying how he didn't believe it. There's a lot of BS of 8 minutes. Now with Zuckerberg stopping all of the fact checking because it's giving people freedom of speech, is that going to take people being able to lie on social media? Like, did you ever address that? Like, what are your thoughts?
I did earlier. That was the opening of my show.
Okay, all right.
Of our show. I apologize.
I missed it. Yeah. I was.
Yeah, it's going to be community notes.
So it's hard to believe because people are going to lie. Ain't that planting seeds in your head to start to believe it after a while? I don't know. Like I figure that's going to affect a lot.
It's just coincidental that the administration isn't fact check friendly that's coming in. They're not fact check friendly. Who didn't want fact checkers at debates? Dog, this is another reason they don't want TikTok. They're in line. Elon Musk is blocking Republicans from speaking on X. I'm not a Republican, or I'm an independent. But that is wrong to stop somebody on your platform who you said this was the platform so I can let people speak. But now he's blocking. I'm a researcher, not a Trump type who gets news from social media. Where you get your news from, Major? Tell me where you get your news from.
Mr. Fry said he researched on his own.
Mr. Fry, tell me where you do your research at. Where you do your research at?
On this and that.
Come on, tell me where you get your information from. Because everybody got to check. I'm good, brother. I was working with my students clearing the field for our upcoming athletic competition next week, Friday and Saturday. Dope. Applaud that.
West Africa. They out there getting it in. They getting it in.
I watched that Jamie Foxx special. All he did was cry. Just saying, what a waste of time.
Okay, so no segues on. All right.
Put Coco back on there. Coco. Man, listen, I said this in New York and I said it here. This man spent 30 minutes almost crying. Almost crying. Looking like a director said action.
Y'all silly.
All banks have been, all of them, Stace. That's why when you find some fraud on your bank account, they're so quick to reimburse you because it's happening all the time. AKA the next administration can lie with ease. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just think it's going to start tainting the people. People that's on y'all scrolling on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, you start seeing this stuff enough. You know it's not true. It start to seep into your brain. You start, well, could it be believable? Could it be? I think it's going to mislead a lot of people. Especially
it's already happening. That was just bullshit Mark Zuckerberg did just to cover his ass. The only reason he put it's already, they're only regulating the key words that they feel. That's in their favor. Bacon went up.
He said bacon prices went up, Jay.
What about Jay Black when I hit Walmart?
I love my bacon people. Yeah. Oscar Mayer went up. I got to look into this.
Stacey, even Cash App.
Cash App got hacked too.
And this change came after a meeting he went and had with the next administration. Context clues. Yes, of course. Steve from Blues Clues. So it can't be missed. Of course. Do you understand how far behind they were with social media? They were so far behind with it. And I don't know who this favors the most, Dems or Republicans. Democrats might be mad because they didn't know how to work, so they didn't work social media the way Donald Trump worked it. Republicans might be mad because they're getting exposed. I don't know. I was so annoyed that Jamie Foxx even wasted our time with that mess.
Oh, Mr. Fry responded back. He letting you know where he do his research.
Public records. Yes, science. And okay, science is manipulated, but fine. Science and data. Where are you getting the science from? Where are you researching the science? And the public records. I've told you about public records. You don't believe that either. What I just showed you is public record. About the water situation. Those are public records. Well, one has to read to follow paper trail. Yes, hence, though you have to read because reading is fundamental. Monolithic. He wanted to add the monolithic at the end.
I'm gonna throw this extra word on there.
We throw monolithic. Stop being monolithic. You got extra points for monolithic. Like that major statement, like a little more critical.
Oh God!
I'm glad it wasn't just me. Everybody saw through Jamie. He saw through the edited version. If you ain't see the first of all, the original probably had more stuff. Everybody knows Jamie was just sitting out there doing what he had to do to clear the name and that's the story. And I was sitting there going like, what was the fucking story? So you had a stroke. So what's the big
What do
deal?
you enjoy, Mike? Everything is a conspiracy, is a plot. Is there something you just enjoy?
His singing.
I was just talking about in general.
I can't
TV,
enjoy. Listen, y'all can get into sports, and I use sports as simply an escape. I know it's bullshit.
Okay.
I know there's an agenda to that too. You watch a sport, no segue. You watch a sport where the Patriots and the Raiders were playing, and they called the tuck rule, which was a fumble, which means the Patriots wouldn't go to the Super Bowl, and the hated Al Davis Raiders would go to the Super Bowl. They called the tuck rule once in NFL history. Once.
Never again after that.
Never again. Don't get mad at me because I sit there and go like, okay, got it. Zuckerberg are creating KKK hoods on social media, anonymous commenting, and now there's no fact checking. Freedom to clan up without people going to your employer and complaining.
Oh, they ain't got to get caught out there. Yeah. So you could be racist and not be found.
But there is another option, and sometimes we got to stop looking at other people. There is another social media app called Fanbase that's black owned. But once we get on, we always, let's keep it 100 right here, y'all. Let's just keep it 100. If somebody white finds something and you got the option for a lot of things, we pick the white product. Now, everybody can get mad at me if you want.
So you said we choose, if it's two options, you're gonna choose the white man.
You want to live in white neighborhoods? You want a car made by white people? No disrespect to white people. I'm going to us. And then we complain when we don't support what we bring. Social at some point is like a correction center. They control you, what to do, not to do on social media. At least somebody, at least I will say this. I think you're right with that. But I will say this, at least counterpoints can come up, and then you can decide whether you'd like to do what Mr. Fry does and research it for yourself and see if it's public record. Fanbase is like Instagram. I'm on Fanbase, been on there. I've had the app. I may have a profile on there. But once
I think
again,
Shiny did create one back in
yeah.
the day. It's been a minute since they've been out, yeah.
I didn't even see Jamie Foxx, but a lot of people are saying the same thing. Fake crying. I don't even have Netflix. Using my time to build my own empire. I should, man, let me tell you, I should get sexier by the minute. My God.
Yeah, you silly.
Good.
She mine. What is you talking about?
That's too funny. I think she do Jeanette.
Let me go check out Fanbase. And once again, because we're used to Instagram and how it runs, Fanbase, when I first tried it, there was some parts to it I didn't understand because it's like using a new cell phone. The reason why I use iPhones is because I don't feel like even learning how to work an Android. I signed up for Blue Sky, the alternative to Twitter. I still find myself on Twitter. Of course.
It's the original. Is the OG is what you're comfortable with? Is what you know? You're used to?
And let's be clear. This is not to you. This is not to you. This is to us. We are followers. We have been programmed to follow. We are programmed to follow. So when the majority, and I say this in comedy being sarcastic, I'm a follower. I follow the majority. And a lot of people it goes over their head. My point being, we follow the majority. We don't like being independent thinkers because independent thinkers takes us out the group. Yes, that's a fact. People choose the clear people options always. And if they choose the black option, they complain about doing so after. Absolutely.
You ain't gonna hook me up. You ain't got no deal. Come on, man. You ain't done yet. Do you do the same thing? Do you call coach and this person in that company? Do you complain about them taking long?
Like we do it. We do a lot of damage to ourselves, and it's a bigger problem because we're programmed. People are programmed. Lemon 8 is supposed to be another one of TikTok. That's what I heard. I mentioned that like a month ago here.
Let me see. Lemonade.
Yeah, there's a Lemonade app. There's a Lemonade app, and then then the feedback went back. When TikTok goes down, that'll go down too. But Lemon 8, it's to be the new version of TikTok.
Oh yeah, I do remember seeing that logo. Okay. All right, fan base is like Facebook, TikTok, Clubhouse, YouTube, and Insta all in one.
Yep. I just haven't taken the time once again, and I don't critique y'all without critiquing me. I just didn't have the patience. Why I was like, why would I get on this when I'm on Instagram? Why would I start trying to get followers? Not me, Mike. I've always been about black first. Look at this woman, man.
She mine. What is you talking?
Where Rashida at again? Rashida love when you play that clip. She mine.
Oh man.
Oh God.
Mr. Fry. Well, one had to attend science class to understand science. I could go so deep in that rabbit hole, but I'm not. I can go so deep in that rabbit hole. Science also told you we landed on the moon. But go ahead. All right. Not run the hallways in high school. Here you go. So now I'm not gonna give you. I'm not even gonna. You just drop the word. That's your favorite word of the day. The nows and the devil. We supposed to listen to y'all conspiracies. No, everything that you say is a conspiracy. Do you know how many conspiracies that we live in that now are facts? Do you know how many conspiracies? Do you know how many conspiracies the government had nothing to do with the killing of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? Oh, wait a second. In Malcolm X's case, they actually went to court and a judge said, oh, yeah, they did. All these conspiracies, 15 years later, we get used to them and nobody goes, hey, didn't we say wasn't this supposed to be a conspiracy? This was a conspiracy.
But you say that with everything, though, Mike.
Research who created the term conspiracy theory. Research it, and you'll be like, huh, J. Edgar Hoover. What? The guy who hunted down people in America if you were on the communist list and ruined people. Oh, him? Whatever. One of the biggest problems, millennial generation in my country, is that social media has turned most of them into comedians. Hey.
In West Africa.
I'm a comedian.
Tell jokes in West Africa. Everybody want to be funny. Hey. Come on, Nikki, she's up.
Nikki's here. Nikki, I was about to text you. He said everybody wants to be a comedian. All right, let's switch lanes. No segue. Everybody wants to be a comedian. The best conspiracy starts at Mickey D's with old men having coffee. I bet you somebody said it was a conspiracy because science didn't tell us that Jesus was black. I wonder if that was a conspiracy at some point. I don't know. That was a conspiracy. I don't know. Maybe it is. Anyway, to lighten everything up, if you don't think there's racism in everything, even in my field, tons of racism. Let me lighten things up for a minute, because this is something that's been in my face for years, and I like y'all, I've become so accustomed to it. Like Jonesy said, you say it enough and it becomes truth. Well, unfortunately, yeah, if you say it enough, it becomes truth. If you tell people enough that more black people are on welfare than anybody else, it becomes truth. But then it's a conspiracy theory when you say it's not true. Science class, Soldier Boy, what? Geez, the stuff we need to know that actually matters was not learned in actual high school level science. Well, hey, she coming for you. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 30 years. Black people have supported me and I support them, period. Man, look, she checked me.
She mine. What is you talking about?
Yeah, she just left the tea off. That was it.
So even in comedy, racism exists. And I'm going to show you this. This Latin comedian was on stage, right?
Okay.
I don't know if he was Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican. I don't know if he's Colombian. He said a joke. And then he said the joke in Spanish. Somebody didn't appreciate him actually saying a joke in Spanish. And this is where it jumped off into this.
Boston, where this Latin comedian is just doing jokes about his life, one joke in Spanish, when a white woman loses her freaking mind and starts being racist to him. Listen.
Oh, yo, what the f is going on, bro? What's our language?
Speaking Spanish.
You're not gonna speak Spanish? I'm telling you about my f***ing life. I'm f***ing wearing a cowboy hat, lady. My name is Alfred Robles. That's a Latino f***ing name for your ass. I said that joke in English first, and I translated it in Spanish. You already heard the joke in English. Bro. So she got mad because I was saying that joke in Spanish? Boston, what the f?
I have so much to say about this, but first of all, yeah, that's fucking Boston for you. Also, we need to protect this dude, Alfred Robles, to make sure that he still has a career after that incident. And I'm speaking from experience because I've had the same thing that happened to Alfred happen to me. Because when you go on stage at PWIs as a minority, you have to perform the way they want you to. This white woman's behavior is actually the norm when marginalized people are on stage. I have gotten people saying, I don't want to hear about your immigration stuff. I don't want to hear your jokes that are in English or in Spanish. And even though the club kicked her out, do you know what most comedy clubs do? They blame Alfred for her racism. They won't straight up say it to him, but they will stop booking him because they don't want a comic that's going to be problematic to their audience. And I've been trying to tell people, comedy clubs are mostly owned by white men and they cater to white comedians. This is how an average comedy club looks like in a month of comedians performing. Like the Improv has 20 clubs, and in all 20 clubs, something about 48% of the people performing are white men. 44% are non-white. That means, Asian, Latino, black comedians, and then less than 4% of white women, and then less than that are non-white women. And then other comedy club chains are even worse, like the Funny Bone, or the comedy club in my hometown, Helium, which is one of the worst, who actually banned me because I called out their racism. And that's why I'm telling you from experience that we need to support Alfred as much as possible. If he is performing somewhere, buy tickets to his show, because these comedy clubs will now be like, do we really need to have him? He does seem kind of problematic. No, he's not the problem. He's actually doing comedy the right way, sharing his experience, talking in the two languages that he knows. He's a better comedian than probably 99% of the white boys that come to these clubs. But comedy clubs, who are again mostly owned by white men, will see this outburst and not say, she's a racist, she's the problem. Again, they will look at Alfred as the problem.
So, listen, man. Some of y'all don't care, and I get it because y'all not comedians, but y'all are patrons and y'all do like to see people who do material that you can relate to, or people that are your favorites, even though they were more, but that's a conversation for another day. Welfare recipients.
I'm just getting caught up on a couple of those comments.
When I said that ain't me no disrespect. No, I'm playing. West Africa, I'm playing. Just something, please. Well, I make a handsome income from science, run my own consulting company from, we back on that, from science, and travel the world from science. So it benefited me, girlfriend. Okay. Hit it with the girlfriend at the end. Okay, Mr. Fry. I'm proud. Okay, Asha. Okay.
Proud of Asha. Why you say proud of Asha? Oh.
My realtors have been black. My bank black. Insurance agents black. Restaurants where I dine black. Clothing stores black.
Black excellence. Let's go.
My jeweler black. There we go. What? Go.
She mine. What is you talking about?
She's being intentional, seeking out black.
And that is greatness. Unfortunately, we run in majorities here, and what you're doing is absolutely dope. But that's not the norm. Hey, Daddy used to prove his comedic racist in the industry. It's like science, a data proving his point. Yes, proving his point. But we were also told, remember, that science in the beginning, when it comes to comedy, that it wasn't. It was your material was the reason why you couldn't get into comedy clubs. See, the science changes. And sometimes the origin of the science is manipulated. The root is manipulated to make you believe something. I went to a comedy club in OKC and the racism from the crowd was sickening. Billy J, it goes down. And first it was our material. Now, mind you, the other comedians of the other complexion, they was doing sex jokes, tons of sex jokes. They were doing crude jokes. If you want to call them crude, is whatever your taste is. But when we did them, we were called Def Jam comedians. Like, people don't understand when Def Jam blew up, it was a positive thing. The negative part was you were then labeled a Def Jam comedian if you did Def Jam with BET Comic View. You couldn't reach.
Only lane
you couldn't. You couldn't make people of all skin colors laugh. Shout out to people like Dave Chappelle, who people don't understand. Dave Chappelle and they were Eddie, Richard Pryor, but these people had to be geniuses to break the mold. You couldn't just be funny. So racism is everywhere. It's everywhere just to make y'all do it. Even now, there's still Latin nights. I did tons of Latino nights in New York. Black nights all over the country. You go to a comedy club. Oh, that's the black night. I mean, if you in Alabama and do white racist jokes, are you expected to win the crowd? I'm asking. If you're funny, yeah. See, this science, I'm really knowledgeable about when it comes to this science. Yes, you can actually make people laugh about something they don't like if you're given the space to do it and the support to do it. You can actually do it. Happens all the time. Every night at the comedy club. I'm proud of. Wow, black. Oh, you're proud. Yes. But be easy, Africa, West Africa.
She mine. What is you talking about?
Too many compliments back to back.
What's going on?
That's funny. I even wore black. Who knew? I even wore Black Excellence today. One of my Lady Q classics. WokeUpInspired.com. Shout out to her. But yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to bring that up. So what do you want to have fun with? What is it that you feel like doing? What it's a Friday.
What do y'all want to talk about? Did you see the Shirley Ralph thing about being married and living separately?
I just did a bit for it for Kansas City for Shay Moore. So yeah, put it up because this was.
I'm very fortunate. The man that I am married to, Senator Vincent Hughes, 7th Senatorial District of Philadelphia, he has his own life. I have my own life. He has his own real career. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. So he is not looking at me thinking about status or this or that. He's doing his thing. I get to do my thing. We also live in separate places. When I go to see him, when it's time to leave, bye-bye, see you soon. I'm telling you, life is good.
What?
Perfect. I get to be the real good wife.
What?
Just say y'all swinging is an open marriage. I'm sorry, go ahead. All right, I'm gonna get Mike's thoughts.
No, I knew people were gonna say it was an open marriage. I already knew that because that's the first thought that comes to people's mind. And listen, if you would have told me this, Jay Black, will you be around next week? Like if Eagles blow this game, you go. No,
I'm gonna be here. Eagles got the playoff game this Sunday. I'm gonna be here, Mr. Fry.
If the Eagles lose against Green Bay, you will not see Jay Black till Thursday.
Stop.
I'm just letting you know.
I don't get caught up like that.
I don't even text him. I can't even have fun with my friend. Like Jay is such a passionate. I can't even have fun and clown him. I mean, we can't even do what best friends are supposed to do. Clown each other when their team loses. I can't even do that. Yeah, I'd be eyeing that shirt this whole show. Woke Up Inspired. Go to Woke Up Inspired.
Yeah, WokeUpInspired.com. Matter of fact, I put it at the bottom. It'll scroll at the bottom. Yeah.
WokeUpInspired.com.
All right, back to this
back
Vincent
to
Hughes, Shirley Ralph. If they love it, Well,
If
if they like it, I
love
love it. Afro King said,
If you would have asked
awesome.
me,
This is perfect.
if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said, no, there's no way I'm not gonna live in the same house as my wife. That's just
You're
how
gonna
I
live
would
in
feel.
Cali, and your husband or wife gonna live in Philly. Opposite ends.
Forget
Complete
even that. If
opposite
you
ends.
live in Philly and I live in Jersey and we live in two different houses.
You might say you could be right over the bridge. You could be in North Philly. I could be in Camden. Understood? Nah.
Yeah. I ain't know why
It's
you had to
not an
bring up the
open
hood in both cases, but it's not open. I don't know why you had to bring up North Philly. No disrespect, but I don't know why you couldn't just say like Medford, New Jersey, and whatever that Society Hill. I don't know why. That'd be Fifth
It's
Street
not
and Federal Street. Okay. All right. I don't know.
You would think it's open marriage, though, wouldn't you? I mean, because if she had a need in the middle of the night or that week, and he's like, how does that work? Like you and like
She
I
lost
don't
me
know.
after he lived somewhere else. Okay.
He lives somewhere else.
Me right now,
Mhm.
I could do it. But that's
You
because
can live separately with and be married.
Yeah.
Two separate households, two separate rents and mortgages, two separate car insurance. Well, like two separate everything.
Yeah.
And you're more needy. You need in-house? Like
that's been your thing.
So you're cooking and running errands and doing like what you
No,
just sending
you
her
got
get
your
like
own, you got your own life. You get to be on your own schedule.
But say if she need the oil change, who gonna do that for her?
So she drives, she takes it to Jiffy Lube and it gets changed. Or I just go over there and I change it. If we live in proximity where I can get over there.
You're not taking a 6-7 hour flight to go do
No,
that.
then she has her own life with what has to be taken care of. Listen, I would have done it 10 years ago, but now I realize we were trained that the only way a marriage can work. And obviously the way we were trained didn't turn out well because the numbers, science, the data, I should say.
Here you go.
The
That's
data,
science. Look, that's what surprise said. He said, that's science.
the data says it didn't particularly work out.
Definitely wow. Yeah, they
Now-
think I'm an open marriage, but
That's why being married, living in different states. Why not be married and live in different states if you're going to be loyal to the person? Why can't you be married and live in different states?
20 years is, I mean,
And this is the crazy thing. And it worked. And
is it
worked.
really working though? Are they
See,
really
there you
happy?
go.
Are-
I can
are
want you
they-
to say, somebody can say the same thing. Are you really happy? You know how many people have been married for 10, 15 years in the same house and ain't been happy? She said it's not an open marriage. I saw this. Okay, then that, yeah. The Craig said Mike has competition. I'm going to church Sunday. I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll lock this down
I don't know
for
why.
West Africa.
I don't know how I feel like playing. I don't know why.
She mine.
They take care of those needs before they part. Yes. Doesn't
But
necessarily
come
mean
on,
it's open.
you ain't gonna have another need for how long? Like how often? Like it just seems very complicated. And you need sometimes you just need that person to vent to, right? You just want to just to lay next to that person.
Well, you got
want to have
FaceTime.
that. You know that ain't the same.
For
It's
some
not the
people, it
same.
is. You said it's very complicated, right? This is my thing.
Pillow talk is important to me, Stacey. That's
Okay,
what I was
so
just trying to
pillow
allude
talk
to.
is your phone is right there. I've gone to sleep. I've gone to sleep on FaceTime like this. I've been with two. We both fell asleep, and then I heard somebody say, "Yo, Mike, wake up! You gotta get up." Oh, but let me get back to this point. You said it sounds complicated. You telling me you being married hasn't been complicated? You gonna tell me it hasn't been complicated being in the house every day with somebody? I'm not saying this is what I would look forward to or this is what I'm striving to, but now I understand if something works, why do we critique it and go like, there's no way it cannot be an open relationship. They're married and don't live in the same house. Well, 20 years, she look like she glowing.
She said he get to do him, I get to do me. It sounded that was well, go ahead with
The only part that suggested the possibility of an open marriage was that he does his thing And
Yes.
he has his own life. But why does his thing have to include sex?
It's like
Why do y'all go
Rose and
straight? Because he does his going to work is doing my thing. Doing my shows is doing my thing. Getting on the turnpike and going to New York is doing my thing. Why do y'all always equip and make that doing his thing means he has to be with somebody else? When they spend time together, I assume they handle those things.
If he wakes up with a back sore and needs a rub, or she wakes up needs a rub on her shoulders.
Did you say a back sore needs a shoulder?
I mean, you know what I mean. You wake up with your back in pain or something. You know, you slept a little crooked, you're stiff, and sometimes that I don't know. You need your partner.
You think I'm getting married
Your
simply
wife,
because I got a
your
crook in my
husband.
neck? Because
You know
my
what I'm
shoulders are
saying?
tight?
It's a multitude. It's a bunch of little things that add up. It's a bunch of that. Like you said, to each his own. Like I said, I guess
No,
they
one
like
house.
it.
She said one house, maybe separate rooms, because I'm not paying the bills no more. Oh, Nikki, you got a different agenda. You CNN, you got a different agenda. You Fox and CNN. It's great. Yeah, but that's my thing with Clark. If it's working for them,
it's working.
It's working.
Yes, they are happy. Well, I don't know how happy. Maybe
Here
he
you go.
could be
Here you go.
settling. Like, cause hey, sometimes we get a certain age, they are up there. I don't know.
Now
Maybe
he's settling. Now he's settling. You know how many people have been said? You know how many people have said somebody got married because they settled? Listen, I'm not telling you that would be my ideal situation to live in separate homes, but I get it now. If it works, it works. The marriage depends on the totality
of the circumstances. Good morning, Trendsetter. Stay safe out there in Texas. I heard y'all got like 6 to 12 inches coming home. Paul, stay up. They have phone. The phone ain't enough, Wood. I don't know. The phone, married. That's all I could do is talk to my wife.
And they got money, so I'm sure they see each other. I'm sure they see each other a lot.
20 years. That's a lot of miles and flying and
guess what?
Events and this person got this event. Oh, he can't make it because he can't hop a flight. She can't. I don't know.
And look at the beautiful part of this. She's an actress in Hollywood who's been a working actress for like 20, maybe more than 25 years. He is in politics in Philadelphia. Nobody had to make the compromise that I have to give up my career in order to follow yours.
You just don't like your partner, I don't think. For you to want, that's what it feels like to me. You just don't want to be around me 20, like, I don't know. You wouldn't feel slighted like they just don't like you, Mike? Like it's better. Well, let me, sometimes
your career is your career. Why do you have to go, all right, you got to leave what you're passionate about. And I got to leave one of us has to leave what I'm passionate about and start all over again. And still, instead of saying, you trust me, I trust you. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. Interesting enough, marriages lasted longer during a period when people slept in individual beds or rooms. Interesting enough. Marriages lasted longer.
So she's saying basically if you don't sleep in the same bed, I don't know her science or her data. The data is showing that the marriages last longer if you have your own space like that. And I know me and Lady Q, we have our own blankets. We're in the same bed. We have our own. She got her blanket. I got.
That's your answer, right? Okay.
Wait, why are you laughing at that? That works for us. Like that really. That work, I see that. I'm on that page. but
he said we got our own blankets.
She got it's 20 degrees at night. She still want a freaking fan on because she one time she blanket on. Like, so I need my own, I need to control my own side. I need my blanket and you don't pull like so I get the blankets. I can see that. I do. But living separately on different coasts or different states is a bit much.
What it takes, it helps in a way where when you're in a bad mood, you ain't got to automatically spread that bad mood to your partner. I guess I live semi like that now. We both travel for work and move separately. Yes.
She do her thing, Mr. Fry. She be out there in them streets doing her thing. Okay.
There you go. See, people want to put that negative spin on it. But my point is, there's.
Oh, wait, I'm so behind on comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead, keep going.
Doesn't mean you had to have sex. I do my thing always and come home to him. And that's fine. But what I'm saying is there's positives and negatives.
When I said about a little ache, said go to a masseuse then.
Here's the negative. Here's the negative. You're in each other's face all the time. If you're in each other's face all the time, there's no way that you're not going to get each other's nerves. Not because anybody did anything. Just because you're in each other's face all the time. So that person could be doing her normal or his normal routine, and it'll annoy you because you wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't fold it like that. I wouldn't put that there. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't have said that while you were on the phone. But because you're not there 24/7 in each other's face, you get to actually appreciate the person and be like, oh, yeah, I miss her. This kind of
she picked up on the tone in her voice. Did you hear the tone of what the whole he do his thing and I do mine? Did you pick up on the tone?
No, because Las Vegas, you got ovaries. Ovaries pick up all types of tones. Ovaries pick up everything.
I'm very fortunate. The man that I am married to, Senator Vincent Hughes, 7th Senatorial District of Philadelphia, he has his own life. I have my own life. He has his own real career. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. So he is not looking at me thinking about status or this or that. He's doing his thing. I get to do my thing.
Was it an inflection? I get to do my thing. I think she overstepping the bounds just a little bit.
How is she overstepping? They're really doing their thing.
All right.
If I say I'm doing my thing and in comedy, why? That's not negative, right? This kind of arrangement is not unusual, especially for people who have very public / hectic careers. It helps you miss one another like still dating. Absolutely.
Okay.
The snow is supposed to be gone later. Okay.
All right, stay up.
Jay, the glass is half full.
Can you see it?
You see it. Can you see it? Meaning of marriage, insurance, damn.
All right. West Africa. All right.
Might gonna be doing Christian comedy shows by any means necessary. Yeah. I done tore down some Christian comedy shows. I ain't gonna lie. Bottom line is not everything is for everyone. But
True.
This is why it's important to find someone that can fit into your vision of what life and love looks like for you and be flexible enough to change if something isn't working. Very well said.
So I guess they rotate holidays. Come out here with my peoples. I come out there with your peoples, and all right for that holiday.
And neither of them have been involved in a scandal. Nice work.
Good point, Miss Parker.
Nice work. She probably was the one traveling a lot, the most at first anyway, because of her career. Like most actors and actresses that spend months apart during filming. Absolutely. She's in a series. She's in whatchamacallit.
They just said it. Ashley just said it right there.
Yeah, in Abbott Elementary, which is crazy. She's filming in Philly, probably half the year at the moment. So it all works out. Meaning of marriage.
I think he's doing some research, like part of the research department.
Restructure, reproduce,
breaking it down.
Insurance, action, game, excellence. Okay.
So can you do all that living? Okay. 20, whatever.
This man gave one word or two. I don't know. They get the
Vicks Vapor Rub. You got to buy your own Vicks rubbing on your damn self. You wake up stiff.
Jay, that's what the Asian massage
that's for her. It's for.
That's what people think you're doing your thing. See, that's what people think you're doing your thing.
You're doing your thing. That's why I said Mr. Fried Good with his wife doing his thing.
Yeah, ain't nobody in them streets. They working. Yes, Jay Black. I don't go on my wife's work meetings. We have trust and it makes the relationship stronger.
He said, "You want to play? Let's play."
We see each other.
I love it.
You know how much I'd be so appreciative to see a man after a week apart, Lord. Those are
The flip
facts.
side to that, you're looking forward to that meeting.
And you're present
once a
because you
quarter.
know I got like a week or two to spend time here. Yes, it was a tone switch on that part. Yeah. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. She is bragging and happy. Like I said, yeah. She's all the way up with it. That's just the way she speaks. Yeah, and that's true too. If anybody has seen her before, that is the way she speaks. My aunt and uncle been married 60 years and live in different states. Wait a second. So that's a perfect example. 60 years?
That is a long time.
That's a lifetime.
Your aunt, your uncle.
Jay trying to figure out who is your aunt and uncle that isn't my aunt and uncle. And why did I know about the 60 years?
60 years, that's crazy.
She means what she said, period. That's it. Stacey, she means what she said, period.
Yeah.
She emphasized a lot his light, her light, his career, her career.
Yeah.
I think that, and you keep his thing there. I think, and there's good sides, bad sides. Is a person going to be there when you need to talk? Well, there's a cell phone. Can a person give you a hug over FaceTime? Probably not. But they can give you conversation, which sometimes words are, you can give a person a hug through words. You know, I'm here for you. Got advice. Number 2, when people have careers where there are levels to their careers and they're important in their field, when you live together every day, somebody's career begins to dominate. Somebody's career becomes a conversational piece. Somebody's career becomes more important and valued when you live in the same house. So when decisions have to be made, I have to go here for work. And if your work is the more important one, then they go, yeah, you're right. You do have to go to work. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make that. But when you're in this situation, you get to both have your careers be as important to you as it needs to be with no conflict. Sometimes it's mentally wrong with you. Something is mentally wrong with you, sir. Just because you can't wrap your brain around it doesn't mean it's something wrong with it. All right. All right. What's happening? Okay, he's comfortable now. Wait a second. Oh, no, let's clap it up. He's come whenever the passage comes on. Right. Yes.
Bakar, West Africa.
That's what your name was. Marriage is not a food plate on the table, but rather a battle we fight, not to regulate that team called family. We might work for you. What might work for you might not work for someone. Whatever's working for whosoever, cool. Should have played the music with that. Go ahead, Wes Africa. Go ahead, Wes Africa.
Same as kids. I guess.
Part of the research department.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Barack. Yeah, Bakar.
Oh, part of research. Hey, Stephen Craig, I got a Mexican rub house.
See, now Mr. Fry, he on the road, right? What we doing? We getting happy endings? Is that permitted? Is that okay? Is that him doing his thing? He said Mexican.
First of all, that
rub
sounds so
house.
disgusting. A Mexican rub house. That sounds disgusting.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If
Couldn't just say the Mexican spot. This is the science guy. This is the guy with science and data.
Oh God, y'all funny.
Uh-oh. Is Coco about to share some advice on marriage?
I don't know. Stop. He's been married a long time, technically, legally. Yes.
Let's go. What I've learned after all these years is if you're blessed, it's a gift and a curse. Shit gets frustrating when it comes to Yamin. Just saying. Go on.
For some reason, I understood everything he just said.
Okay. Shit gets frustrating. Got it. Wow, Jeanette, that's amazing.
That's amazing, yeah.
What's her first name? Las Vegas? Is that Sharon?
Sharon? Maybe Sharon.
Sharon Harmon? Miss Harmon.
C. Harmon.
C. Harmon. That's you, C. Harmon. That's you. I think that's the marriage I need. I need my space of things. Yes, I think you do. Oh, okay. You want to correct that? Did y'all get that? I get to do my thing. Okay, laugh out. Oh, West Africa guy. All right, he got a sense of humor. All right.
Nigga, he said there's a lot of comedians in West Africa.
He got a sense. Hey. See, he went from something wholesome to a Mexican rub house. They do be out there, but I'm not saying they do be out there.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of okay, there's no segue. It's Friday. One thing that means nothing. Speaking of the Mexican rub houses doing data and exposing science up in there, huh? Yeah.
That's what Mr. His work. He worked.
DNA.
Good. You said what now?
I was doing a comedy show at this place in Dallas, and it's an establishment. It's a famous comedy spot, and I was doing a show with a very famous comedian, and I'm not gonna say the name or anything like, but very famous. But he's not black. That's all I'll say. He's not black. Very famous. Okay. And we were smoking. And when I smoked Black and Miles before I started vaping, I would smoke Black and Miles on the deck in the back. There was a circle deck, and I could see there was a plaza behind us, and in walking distance, like let's say 10 feet away, you could walk across. It was a massage place. It looked official. It didn't look like the Mexican rub, right? It was official. That's what I thought. So we did before the first show. I was standing there because the dude that I'm doing a show with don't smoke. I was smoking a Black and Mild. He walked by me. He walked down the steps. There are long flights of steps, and they circle, and they go down the steps. The trendsetter said,
You know. Go ahead.
So before the show, he dipped over there. I was like, dang, you gonna get a massage before the show? I said,
okay.
We only got like 20 minutes. Like, I said, damn. He popped back out. I paid no mind. I was doing my little sipping. I paid no mind. He popped back, did the show, killed it the whole night. Then there were two shows. There's intermission. I'm sitting out there smoking my Black and Mild. He popped out, went to get another massage.
Like, whoa. Wow, he got sore that quick.
His shoulders got tight. Maybe it's your back.
You needed another one? Okay.
Thanks, West Africa. Have a great weekend. Respect right back at you. So he came back. And then so then I didn't put two and two together because I was in my zone. I'm doing jokes and I'm killing it and I'm drinking. I'm on my business. I'm in my own world right now. I'm in my universe. So I kept doing a lot of shows that I kept seeing that place. And I was like, what? And then it just hit me like, I don't think this place is really doing like, I don't think this place is really trying to
get your body right in that way. Get your mind right.
So I used to do a show there once a month. So I used to give free tickets. You know what? I'm not telling the rest of the story. Never mind.
She mine.
I'm not telling the rest of that story. I catch flack because I speak to the dog first. However, Bella meets me at the door, so I pet her and speak to her. Oh God, he's talking about the Jersey Rub House.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, y'all are so. But that's in my past. That's in my past. Whoever's trying to.
Hey, I saw this other thing. I wanted your thoughts on before we get out of here. Bad parenting or is it torture? So a father, I guess his son was teasing somebody in school, right? They had cancer, bald headed. So the dad cut his hair off. So he's cutting his braids off. You see, he had the long locks, the braids. Yeah. Is this torture or is this good parenting? He teaching him a lesson? What are your thoughts?
Did he bully the kid on social media? I need to know more details. It's not
bullied. It said bullied at school. The kid that had cancer.
At school that had cancer.
So he cut off his locks.
Nah, I mean, I'm not telling you. I ain't got a problem with it. I have a problem with posting it on social media.
Vegas said that was too much. Too much.
I don't have a problem with what you saying. With you cutting you made fun of the cancer dude and probably made fun of him not having hair. Or probably I have a problem with posting it because now he's gonna get bullied, and now you just started a circle. I don't have a problem with cutting his hair.
To teach him a lesson, and personally, and like in your household is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, and keeping it. I would have cut it. There would have been a severe punishment. There would have been something severe. I wouldn't even thought about cutting his hair off, but I'm thinking maybe he made fun of the cancer patient not having hair or having patches of hair missing or something like that. And if that's the case, well, guess what? This is what we're gonna do. But I wouldn't have posted it. And here's the dad is getting views for his son. Yeah, I wouldn't have. I don't agree with posting it. I have no problem with him cutting his hair.
To teach him a lesson.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. And you can cry all you want. You want to make fun of somebody with cancer. You can cry all you want. Actually, in my day, he wouldn't have been able to post what would have happened to me if I had made fun of somebody with cancer and my dad would have found out. He wouldn't be able to post. Because my dad,
I guess you get like Mr. Fry, like get the belt. He getting the belt out, old school.
Got them braids for acting out once. We get home, get the belt. Yeah, that's old school.
That was a great.
That was a great consequence. His hair will grow back. I mean, listen, that's bad parenting to raise a child willing to do that. That's bad parenting to raise. Oh, to raise.
I guess
child.
It's initially saying it's deeper. You're the root of the problem. Because why didn't your kid already know? Why didn't he know he shouldn't be out here bullying kids?
Because he's hanging out with the wrong crowd, and parents can't. Parents, it takes a lot to be able to find out who your kid is hanging out with. He might be around some people he was trying to impress. He might be around some women girls he was trying to impress. And he would have been a volunteer at Kids Cancer Ward every weekend for a year. Wow, that's a good one, Ms. Harmon.
That's a good one.
C. Harmon. That ain't bad. You got potential too. Hold up.
She mine.
Mike said, "You want an open marriage? We talking about open, right? Everybody what works for them, because Vegas is a good distance away from Jersey. Asha's in PA. That's a good distance. We still crossing state lines, so we got some distance here."
Yeah, Vegas is my kryptonite, y'all. Vegas is my kryptonite. Vegas puts me in a make-believe world. I don't even think I'm in America when I'm in Vegas. I feel like I'm in a make-believe world in Vegas. Me, Vegas, and money. I mean, yes, on a discipline, but posting is publicly and doing all that feeds anger. The lesson needed to be learned was compassion. Okay, all right, look at, all right, C. Harmon, I see you. Feelings are feelings. He should have known. He should have known better. He isn't a baby. Listen, Stacey Mitchell, when I was his age, when I was that boy's age, do you know how vicious we were? Yeah. Do you know the shit that came out our mouths talking about people?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the shit we said?
What would you do? Mm-hmm.
That's why my dad would have went in.
She's not even from Vegas.
I'm from Delaware, though.
Where did we get Vegas? I think I heard you say Vegas.
No, do you live in Vegas? Where you live?
She said, I think Delaware. I think that's what
does she mean I'm in Vegas often? What woman? She is not.
She mine.
No, that's still a distance. You still got Delaware is a nice distance from South Jersey, Philly area. It's a nice little drive.
You better not be living in Delaware but I do go to Vegas a lot. Listen,
it's a gabillion good coochies out here.
Okay. I take everything
She's
back.
from Delaware, though. Okay, all
right. You from Delaware? All right, my bad.
So you got somebody to visit. When you go out there, you got somewhere to stay. You got
somewhere to stay. I'm my bad. Let me straighten that up. I'm sorry. Right back at it. Right.
She mine.
Vegas. All right.
Kids, we did. We said mean things.
We said mean. No, we said some.
We did, if we being honest. Yeah. Or we stood there and laughed at.
Laughed at.
We were part of. Yeah.
Laughed at, and that's why my dad would have let me have it. He'd have been like, I can't be at school with you. I don't know who the fuck you hanging with. I don't know who set this off. I got a funny feeling you were the one setting off cancer jokes because you think you're funny. And concussion. Well, happy depressing Friday. I'm back to work after 4 weeks off. I'll be MIA for a couple of weeks. Deuces. All right,
looking for the rub houses in MIA.
Looking for the rub houses.
Where they at? Who the plug? I need somebody to look out for me. No, I don't want the ones that I can Google. I need the one. No, I need the other roughhouses. I need the real deal.
I want to tell this story so bad, though.
No.
It is so funny.
Oh, God. Friday. It is Friday. It's the weekend. Eagles playoff NFL weekend. What else going on this weekend, Mike?
I have two sons, and neither would ever think about treating others like that.
That's good. Good parenting.
Hey, we're going to applaud that.
That's good parenting.
It's good parent, but you don't know what you don't know. That's all I'm saying. But
they do be on YouTube and TikTok, though, Woods. You got to be careful. They might be seeing stuff. Oh, she's like, tell it, no, don't be encouraging him.
Always be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. Go ahead, go try to drop. Trying to drop bars again. You ain't topped that last bar from yesterday, homie. Yesterday's bar. Yeah. Yesterday's bar was crazy. All right. Any more comments before we get out of here?
Nah, I think we good. We good.
That story is just lingering in my soul.
It's Friday. Maybe we'll think about it for Tuesday. You back Tuesday, right?
Oh, okay. I'm letting y'all know now. Let me get this right for anybody in the area. Let me get this right so I can the comedy show. I gotta start promoting this now. The comedy show is at a place called the Q Spot. It's in West Hampton. Let me get the Q. So I can give y'all
Hampton, New Jersey.
This is West Hampton because there's not a Hampton.
Amp or Hamp?
There's not a.
You got the flyer?
Yeah, I got it right here. February 15th. The weekend of February 15th. It's called the Q Spot. The Q Spot has brunch on Sundays. It's a restaurant. You can also rent the event space. The website is the qspotnewjersey.com/events1. So it's $25 in advance, $35 at the door. Food and drinks available for purchase. It is the Q Spot, West Hampton, 790 Wood Lane Road. 790 Wood Lane Road. I will post a flyer today. The comedy show. Now, it holds about, if we push it, 100. So I'm just letting you know. Get your tickets early. West Hampton. No H. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what, yeah.
I think I said Hampton, yeah.
So Miss Clark, everybody in the surrounding area, expect y'all to be there. It is February 15th. Miss Clark, I've been thinking.
No, she asked Coco what was it that profile.
Yeah, I didn't even want to ask because I'm trying to figure. I don't know what
this is his response. That was he said. That's my pick when I be thinking about shit. He's creative in his own way. Like this is Coco. You know, that's Officer.
Officer Coco. Blessed weekend, everyone. Love y'all. I mean it. So February 18th, that's where I'm going to be. February 18th.
Valentine's weekend.
And we're going to be doing something monthly there. Shout out to DJ Super. We're going to be doing something monthly there. So we will have a spot. Okay, cool. So you're right around the way.
Oh, she living. Okay.
Yeah, you right around the way. You know?
She might have somebody for you with her.
Yeah, after the show is the after prayer. Where's your girl? Bring your girl. Oh, I forgot. She's not trying to be. You know, she's not trying to do nothing. When I said blessed, I meant gray sweatpants blessed. Oh man, this is. I can't read this motherfucking shit. This is why I can't read this shit. Because then I get the gayness.
That's why I don't say nothing.
Look, I gotta get off.
Get it off. Oh, Side Chick Day, she said. That's the day after Valentine's Day, the 15th of your show.
Yeah, I actually celebrated that. I got a video on YouTube. I celebrated Side Chick Day. It's on somewhere on YouTube for K104. Well, I met, how about this? I met all the side chicks, in the DFW area, and we went to the mall. And you know what I treated them to?
What was that?
The freebies, the samples. I fed them samples from the food court. Remember they used to give samples in the food court? They used to get food samples.
Yeah. With the toothpick.
With toothpick in it. That's what I fed them. That was our date, the Side Chick Day. I gave them all samples.
I thought she was saying she wanted you to take her out.
Y'all take me out to the show. Sure.
No, I think she made an error though, not her though. I thought she was trying to holler at you for a second. Right? I was say, what? You know he is single.
Because I play. Like I play. You want to play? I play.
I'll play. All right, so that spot, you cheap at Miss Clark, it was hilarious that all them side chicks came out to get samples. We had little sample sliders, little samples of pizza. You can get full off those samples. OMG. No, it was classic. So that place, the Q spot, I can plan, and we're gonna have, because they're very cool, the people who own it. And when we have the function where everybody flies in, our next function, that can be a spot where y'all can get your drinks and we can actually chill. And obviously we got to pay Super. He don't do nothing for free. Have him spin, get a bunch of people out there, and then we could just hang out. Nice environment, plenty of parking, and then we can make that happen. Your side chicks? No, they weren't I didn't have side chicks like that. No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No. I just always like to say allegedly.
I'm never doing good, Jeanette. Oh God, come on, Coco. Don't.
I think his dog got. I think Otter was out the hospital. Lady Q told me she's been following his Facebook page, and Otter.
The dog's out the hospital after the heart attack.
Yeah, he had a heart attack. Been in the hospital for a couple of days. So
change the dog's diet.
Yeah.
Give me
15.
You can fit. You change it. You can't be feeding them table food. You can't just be feeding. You eat sausage balls.
You eat. Yeah, I get a cheesesteak. You get some cheesesteak.
Yeah, you want a hash brown? Here's the hash brown. Have this hash brown. Go ahead. Go eat that hash brown. You good? I'll be there at the Q spot. Miss Clark. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do the comedy show 15th, but the future situation is that we can bring everybody and we have a spot that we can set it up properly. We can have the Saturday and y'all can come out like we did the last time. And somebody was at that comedy show who came up to me that y'all came to that night. All right, we're good. Everybody be safe this weekend. We'll be back Tuesday. Oh, and it just said, I just had the alert that Supreme Court denied their appeal, TikTok's appeal. So TikTok is supposed to be done January 19th. So get your TikTok in. Get all your TikTok.
Really? They denied it. And is that the end all be all? Is there's no more?
That's what I heard. That's what I thought the Supreme Court was. But every day I learned something new. Them side chicks was fine with them samples, huh? They used to not being a meal or having one, apparently. You must have had some experience with a side chick in your relationship because you got a lot of venom towards them side chicks. Did you? All right, we'll talk later, Vegas. My Instagram's at Mike Sean Comedy. We'll talk later. We can talk later. All right. Otter is doing well. Thanks. And change the diet. No more bacon in the morning. No more.
Have a great weekend, Shelly.
Have a great, you too, Shelly.
Extend your birthday weekend.
Keep celebrating your birthday. Everyone have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Harmon. We appreciate you. All right, let me get everything set up.
Queen, get some good bottled water out there. They probably charging y'all more for bottled water.
Did you just joke and say get some good bottled water out there? Is that what it was? That is what you do?
I did not mean anything negative.
Our family member, that's what you do?
See.
That's what you do. What you gonna say next, Jerry? About to get out of here and take a shower. That's what you do, Jay?
This is crazy. Let me drink this spring water. This is ridiculous. Since he won't play.
What type of disrespectful?
So I shouldn't be playing around with you. I shouldn't be playing like that with you. See, I got caught up. See, like as you sipping. See, that's the most. See, at least she laughed. Okay, good.
Jay Black disrespect.
She ain't got no water, y'all, in Virginia. So they ain't had no water. They got boiled stuff, and I'm feeling. I hope she have a good weekend and things turn.
Afro Queen in our prayers in real life.
You should be sending her a case of water. You going to UPS. You should be getting her a case of water, getting her mailing address, and sending her some water, Mike. That's what you should be doing.
Am I allowed to send her a kit? I can send water.
Why can't you? It'll just be.
No, I don't know. It's just liquid. Afro Queen.
Mm-hmm. Inbox Mike your address.
Afro Queen's on Instagram. DM me. And listen, y'all, I will be here on Tuesday. If the Eagles lose, he's not gonna be here on Tuesday. Just understand that. He won't be here.
We playing the Green Bay Packers Sunday at 4:30, y'all. It's a home game right here. Lincoln Financial Field here in Philly. They playing. It's gonna be a dope game. Eagles winning. Y'all gonna see me. Don't play.
Queen boy, for real. If you want me to send you some water because I got a hook.
No,
up.
Afro Queen.
Afro Queen. Queen boy got water. You got water?
She got jokes. She's laughing because you was drinking your water.
No, Jay Black was drinking his water.
Shut up.
Queen born. I'm being dead serious. If you send it to me and send me your address, because I ain't gotta pay for shipping. Send me your address and send me the proper address. If you live in an apartment complex, send me if it's going to, does it drop off directly in front of your apartment door? Because that could be dangerous because everybody wants some water in your area. Or is there a mail area in your apartment complex? Is there an actual office where the mail goes to? If you would like me to, it's not a problem. I got to connect.
See? Let's use our resources. We're a community, right? We look out for each other. See? Hey, jokes turned into real life stuff.
And I will send you the tracking number so you can track it as it goes. I'll send you the tracking number. I'll take a picture of it. I'll send it to you so you can know around about the time it gets there. So I know water is at a premium, and I don't know what type.
It could get got. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It could get got.
Mm.
And I'm serious for real. Celebrating end of Capricorn and Aquarius rising.
Yes.
Come out and celebrate with me. The 18th. Yes. I'm gonna pop out the 18th. Don't be pissy drunk when I get there. Like, you can be drunk, but don't be pissy. I want to contribute too. All right. Well,
she wanted to get Afro Queen some water too, so she link up with Mike and figure maybe y'all get 2 cases.
Afro Queen, real talk,
real deal.
At Mike Sean Comedy on Instagram.
She might not want it though. You know, some people they got pride. And, I'm good. We're gonna figure this out. So
you
she may
can't
not
have but
want
so
it.
much pride and watch this show as much as she watches this show. You on? No, you get. I be making y'all pay first of the month. I be making y'all pay first of the month tithing for the church that anybody can get.
Shouldn't feel that way. Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel that way with us. She said, I never get drunk. Don't keep those chicks on the side. Keep them right in front of you. Bang, bang, Siegel Street. I mean, he ain't say Siegel Street.
It's Coco for you. Gotta love it.
Coco. All right, but
we out.
If you want to take me up there, take me up on that. Hit me, and that'll be no problem. We can take care of that today. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I'll be back on Tuesday. Jay Black will only be back if the Eagles win. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand, there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone or anything. It's not like
I did. She still pay her tithes, even though the water shortage. She still was paying her tithes. She still was making sure the show was up.
No, thank you. But I'm just saying,
even in the time of need, she still. She dividing up her bread. Let me make sure Mike got this because I really appreciate the show and what he funny he needed. Let me give him this. Even though I need this more.
How did this turn to this? I'm trying to do something nice. How did this turn to this?
She's still rocking with us.
I got you, but what I was saying was you ain't never got. Jay said maybe she too prideful. Here on this show, we ain't got to do all that. You need something, say something. But I can send it to you. But hit me with the information if you need that. All right. You fight for everything. I want to Cash App Mike to grab.
Oh, Mike. So if you get another Cash App from Ashley, that's to go towards the Afro Queen Water Fund.
Well, then if that's the case, Afro Queen, let me know if that's what you want us to do.
Do they even have enough water in the stores out there? Like, are they? It's probably out at the supermarkets.
Because you gotta make it clear. Because if you don't make it clear, Ashley send me that Cash App. I'm going to Wawa with her money. Like,
you're not gonna send it back. Nope. Get this coffee. So all right, she gonna inbox you and then you'll know for sure. Let Afro Queen DM you rather, whatever. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna be real clear. I'm gonna send me this money and you don't give me.
I'm gonna get a coffee and a C4.
I'm being very direct. This is from Ashley Newman right here.
Ashley. Instead of mustard, Ashley.
Yo, we out. Yo,
Ashley.
Oh God! Oh, she was talking about her water bill. All right, we out.
All right. Just be happy, man. Don't let nobody take nothing from you. Don't let them. Be safe. Be kind, and be back here Tuesday morning. We go on. Go on.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also